You have written quite a bit about this subject, and I've read it. Your central, or one of the main points you've made, as I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that this project has been captured by vested interest groups.
Yes.
In other words, a relatively small group of people in the country, and those representing them, are pushing for something that will be paid for at the expense of the rest of the country. Is that correct?
That's right. It's a classic example.
And what is the evidence that you have to support that view?
Yes, I mean, in my view, it's a classic example of concentrated benefits versus dispersed costs. So it's a logic of collective action problem in the public choice jargon, where the main losers are dispersed taxpayers who face this enormous tax bills of potentially £3,000 per household. Because they're spread out across the whole country, their incentives to engage in collective action, to campaign, lobby, etc., political action is very low. Whereas you have some very narrow, concentrated interests with huge incentives to get involved in the lobbying process, collective action process. For example, train companies that stand to potentially win a £7.5 billion contract to manufacture the high-speed trains. The local authorities around some of the stations who will capture these massive regeneration grants from the taxpayer. Also, obviously, there's a potential of with senior officials as well to see their own careers and status to be enhanced by High Speed 2 and the opportunities it presents. I mean, a huge amount of evidence. I mean, the only concentrated opposition really is the people along the route, and so you see you see concentrated pros and concentrated antis battling it out, but you don't really see the taxpayers getting involved, even though they're the largest group in terms of the amount of money they're going to lose. So, but you see, the various pro-high-speed rail campaigns being funded by Birmingham City Council, Manchester City Council, being funded by some of the major train manufacturers. You have pro-HS2 conferences being organised by with HS2 Limited there, and also the train manufacturers there, engineering companies there, the city councils there who are going to get the massive regeneration subsidies. So I was actually surprised how well this HS2 fits the theory. I think it's an absolutely classic example.